Hey guys, so today in this video we're going to take a look at how to fight Glavenus with the bow. We're going to take a look at every move of his moveset and how to react to them one by one. Glavenus is weakest to water, and you're going to crit on the head when it's softened with the claw or on the tail when it's heated. But you will see that most of my attacks are focused on the head. Glavenus has 4 different states that you need to be aware of. The first state is not enraged, the second state is enraged, the third state is enraged with a fire tail, and the last state is enraged with a rusty tail and a fire breath. His moves are going to be different depending on his state, so you need to keep an eye out for this. For this fight, I use the Silver Rathalos set with the Garuga Greaves, and I use the Safi Water Bow. If you do not have the Safi Water Bow, you can use the Laguna Shot 2, which is the second best water bow in the game. His first attack is a bite. All you have to do is to dodge on the side and do a quick and a spread combo. Make sure that you dodge on the side because it's easier to shoot at his head from the side than from the front. He also has a double bite, so for this you have to dodge on the side again, and after the double bite just dash once closer to his head and do a quick spread combo. For the double tail slam combo, what I find to be the most efficient is to charge an arrow on the first slam, and then on the second slam you dash close to his head and you do a quick and a spread. Then while he's moving his head back to his normal position, you have time to do another dash and then a simple spread. This is a lot of damage, so during this combo most likely he's going to stagger or flinch, so make sure that you're ready to react if that's the case. When his tail is not on fire, he has a quick slam that he will always do on your right side, and after this quick slam he will reposition himself on the right with a quick hop. There is a way to abuse this move, however. If you avoid this move on the left side and then quickly dash right back on the right side, he will always follow this attack by a slow lateral sweep that I will go over now. If you see Glavenus charging his tail on your left side, it's going to be a slow lateral sweep. As soon as he does it, you need to start running to his head, and then at the last second dash and do 2 charge shot and a spread. When Glavenus' tail is on fire, his quick slam will get stuck on the floor. You need to be mindful though, because when he unstuck his tail from the floor, you will take damage if you're nearby. When Glavenus does that, you need to dash on the left to avoid the initial hit, then do 2 charge shots on the head, then dash forward to avoid the tail moving, and do a spread on the head. When Glavenus is teething his tail like this, he's going to do a big attack that does a lot of damage. What you need to do is dash towards his tail and do 2 charge shots and a spread. He's going to flinch from this, but he's going to try and bite you as a counter attack. So what you need to do is dash back to avoid the bite and dash forward again to do a spread on his head. In multiplayer though, the threshold to flinch him out of this move is a lot higher. So if your teammates are not focusing him, you may have to dodge this move. So the way you dodge it is right when the tail is going to hit you, you have to roll through it. When Glavenus does this, he swipes his tail on the floor and creates a fire blast in front of him. You can get hit both by the fire blast and the tail. You cannot be in front of him when this starts because you will get hit by the fire blast. So what you need to do is position yourself a little bit on the side and then iframe the tail. Once you did that, you can follow up by 2 charge shot and a spread combo on the head. To avoid Glavenus' roll, you have to dodge when his head is moving forward. So what I find easier is to position the camera on his side so you can see his head moving forward and then you can dodge. Then you can follow up with 2 charge shot and a spread. When Glavenus is teething his tail and it's not on fire, it means he's going to enter his last state, which is rusty tail and fire breath. During this animation, his head is really hard to hit because he has his tail in front of his face and he's moving his face a lot. So what you can do is clutch claw his head and do a claw attack to keep it tenderized. In this state, Glavenus cannot throw fireballs on the floor. There's no real way of finishing this move, so just try to dodge it. When Glavenus is in this state, if you do enough damage to the head, he will lose this state and he will knock down for a long time. Please note that for me, this has been the most efficient way to fighting Glavenus, but depending on your playstyle and how comfortable you are with the bow, maybe you want to adapt those tips to your own playstyle. I hope some of these tips were helpful to you guys. And on a side note, this is the first time I do something like this, so I know there's a lot I could improve on. So please let me know what I can do better for next time, and thank you for watching.